Hello, YouTubers, internet world. This is World Cinema Reviews. This is Frank the Vamp, and today we're gonna have a guilty pleasure, a real awesome film. And this is my second guilty pleasure. You can say it's my third because the two Billy movies that I reviewed for my friend Suma 126 and Suma Jr. Just excellent, excellent films. Check them out. But today we're going to talk about a completely different American film in my first Stephen King's adaptation here called. And before we talk about what the film is, we're gonna just say the name of the director, Mr. Tom Holland. Tom Holland is a master of horror. Of horror. Uh, we who hasn't seen Child's Play? The great Chucky. Uh, who has real true horror fans know what Fright Night is, and that's just one of the best vampire films, and it's just awesome. Now, people may not have seen as much of Psycho 2. It's one of the most underrated films of all time. Uh, my friend, my Boogeyman band, he holds Psycho 2 to be as good as the original, and I must agree that it's an awesome film. I'm not sure it's as good as the original, in my opinion, but it's really, really good. I really enjoy the follow-ups to the Psycho films that were done by the great late Anthony Perkins. But we're gonna talk about the film Thinner. I believe it was made on 1996, and this film stars Robert John Burt as Billy Halleck, Joe Mantegna as Richie the Hammer Ginelli, Lucinda Jenny as Heidi Halleck, Michael Constantine, Stats Lemke, among others. And let me just say that this is one of these films that not a lot of people hold dear. In fact, I think it generally got bad reviews, but I don't know what people were watching. This film is awesome. It's just so cool. It's such a guilty pleasure of mine. I just must talk about it. Nobody talks about this film, and I think I should. So let's talk about the plot. Okay. So we're gonna talk about Billy Halleck, and Billy. What he's trying to do, he's just this awful, awful, awful lawyer, and he's not just any bad lawyer. I mean, his morals are real bad. He's a prick. He's fat and disgusting, and prejudiced, and just every bad, insert your bad thing here. He's just a jerk, and he is one night he's going out with his wife, which they're kind of fooling around, doing some sexual stuff in the car, and he's not paying attention to the road, and he hits this gypsy woman and kills her, and that's horrible, reckless driving, and he's supposed to go to jail for this, and lose his license and have all kinds of punishment. But he gets off with a slap on the wrist because he's so influential, and he owes, and especially because they do it against, this gypsy people who are extremely discriminated against, and Mr. Lemke, which is the father of this lady here, and puts a gypsy curse on him, and touching him and saying thinner, the word thinner, and thinner. It's a gypsy curse that at first, kind of pleases him because he just starts eating everything he wants and he's just losing weight. He's losing weight. He's getting better. He's looking better. He gets confidence. He gets awesome. But then he realizes that his weight loss doesn't stop. No matter how much he eats, he's slowly consuming away. He's dying. He's gonna die of starvation. If he doesn't stop the curse. So he grabs the friend, Prema Joe Mantegna, plays a complete crazy lunatic, uh, mafia guy that he owes a favor to Billy Halleck, and basically, tries to terrorize the gypsy to take the curse off. And it's kind of like a battle, but it's a war between the two, saying, are you gonna take the curse off, or are you gonna let me die? And not only does he, does this to Mr. Halleck here, he, the gypsy also curses other people involved who also, experience and die a horrible death, and in other ways. And I don't want to spoil it too much, but it's really graphically great. What are some great things about this film? The acting is really great. I really enjoy the gypsy is really creepy. I think that also the main character, Billy Halleck, he's just so, you know, evil, and you really don't feel very sympathetic towards him. But you can see how awful this thing is. It's just a tale of hate, a tale of revenge, and it's just awesome, man. It has just so much. The special effects on it. Oh, the makeup, one of the best I ever seen. You can't believe it's the same actor, because you see the actor incredibly fat, and then you see the actor, incredibly thin. And I saw some. I think I yeah I'm not sure, I saw that on the DVD or somewhere else on YouTube, something where they were applying the makeup on how hard it was to do, and it took hours, and the sacrifice that the actor had to do, and just the two contrasts is just so awesome. That alone is worth the price of the ticket. Now, the revenge on it is just so sweet. Not to spoil anything, but lots of people get their comeuppance for doing evil. And some sweet sidebar, we see Stephen King as a prick, racist pharmacist doctor that speaks against Lemke there. And I just love Stephen King when he acts. I think he was, when he did that, correct me if I'm wrong, but he did a kind of this hick farmer in the original Creep Show, that he finds a meteorite or something like that. Stephen King is funny and creepy as an actor as well. So this is a real treat. Nobody talks about this film. I don't know why. It's Tom Holland. All the little aspects of horror is really scary. The deaths in this film are so awesome. And you, oh, and there's a little subplot with his wife may or may not be cheating on him, the wife is also scum. Maybe that's why a lot of people don't like this film, because a lot of the people involved here, they're all really evil. But you just love it when they get their comeuppance, man. So what do I think about this film? 2 thumbs up, must watch. If you have not watched Thinner, watch it. The great Tom Holland does not disappoint. In fact, this is one of my personal favorite Stephen King's adaptations, and it's just awesome. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Expect more videos from me. Still working on some Dario Argento. Still working on some Japanese, Korean. I've been real. Some situations in my life are going on right now. I'm trying to do everything that I can. But I'll try to come up with as much videos as I can. Be blessed. God bless. Take care. Enjoy this film. Watch it. Get it now. Take care.